Hi guys and welcome to Sociology Help for You. This is going to be our first video and we're going to be talking through OCR A-Level Sociology. This is paper 1 section A. We're going to be talking through culture, norms and values. Culture is the behaviours and beliefs within society, which can also be seen as a large set of aspects of social life. It's made up of norms and values which we'll learn about later, like the way people communicate and like commonly shared practices within society. So say a certain society all has like a particular opinion, I don't know, like on a taste of music or whatever, and that's their culture. However, you do also have national culture. So say, like in the UK, national culture, I guess you could say in a way, is like queuing, constantly apologising. What else? Oh, and obviously talking about the weather, which I'll speak about later. You've also got Scott 2014, who says that culture is all that in human society which is socially rather than biologically transmitted. So not I think I said socially, sorry. And Taylor 1871, that's quite a while ago. Culture is that complex whole which includes knowledge, belief, art, morals, law, custom, and any other capabilities and habits acquired by a man as a member of society. So I've already spoken about UK culture, but then we've also got UAE culture, if you to compare them, which consists of wearing cultural clothing, going to mosques, and the banning of alcohol, and also the fact that homosexuality is forbidden. There's a case study you can talk about here, which is Margaret Mead in 1935, who studied different cultures in Papua New Guinea, studied 3 tribes, the Chambri, the Biwa, and the Arapesh, studying the impact on society and the characteristics of males and females. In the Arapesh tribe, both male and female were gentle, responsive, and cooperative. In the Biwa tribe, both males and females were very violent, very aggressive. Yeah. And in the Chambri tribe, the females were violent and aggressive, whereas men were emotionally dependent. And you've got different types of culture, like folk culture, high culture, low culture, and subcultures. High culture, low culture, and subcultures, or low culture is also known as popular culture, and subcultures we're going to learn about in our next video, talking about types of culture. So norms, these are the expected behaviours or expectations within society. So like queuing, wearing clothes in public, and that may be an odd one, but it's a norm for us, I guess. And eating food using cutlery. Obviously norms are relative, so they're different in different places. Like in East Asia, rather than using cutlery like a knife and fork, it's more common to use chopsticks. And when people tend to go against the norms of society, they're usually labelled as deviant. Or in some severe cases, they're socially excluded. So the sort of consequences of going against societal norms. Norms are linked to values. So the reason we perform behaviour is because you hold certain beliefs. And they're useful to act as a guideline for appropriate and desired behaviours within society, which are then learned during socialisation, which we're going to learn about later on. And there are different types of norms, like formal norms, which are like your written rules and your laws. So obviously, despite people often thinking that norms are just sort of things that people just don't think are written down, but it's like everyone knows about it. You do have formal norms, which are like your laws and stuff, but obviously informal norms, which are the more common. And there are also attempts to ensure people conform to norms of society through formal and informal agents of social control, which we'll learn about later on. Values, these are the qualities or beliefs which are considered important, and these tend to be accepted by the majority of society, not all of it, sorry. And they help guide a person's behaviour, because it can shape a person's belief of what is acceptable in society. So what you can do, and what we just don't do, because that's unacceptable. Common values include respect, freedom, and equality. And like norms, values are relative, so differ across time and across societies. Time, you can see the different values around marriage. So the previous sort of focus was traditional heterosexual marriages. Now we also now have a more inclusive acceptance of same-sex marriages and diverse family structures. And also you could say about time the change on the values around personal well-being. So whereas and people used to think that personal well-being doesn't really matter, you just need to focus on work. Now it's more common to analyze your work-life balance and make sure that you have a good personal well-being, which is becoming more recognized. That's going to be it for this video, sorry. Next video we're going to talk about the types of culture, and then we'll start like socialization, I'm pretty sure. I think that's everything. So thank you guys, see you in the next video.